Putting down some subfloor today. Very excited. Difficult one-handed. Come over to the shed. Grab this beautiful thing. So the reason we're putting down adhesive and screws is because I hate squeaky floors and I hate bouncy floors. And so all my joists are 12 inches on center. I'm gonna glue 3/4 subfloor down and screw it, and it should never move. There's my high-priced help. And you know what they say, you get what they pay for. So
high-priced and underpaid.
Have to do the dramatic, DAP subfloor adhesive opening for the social medias, because this was supplied to me for free, and I do appreciate that very much. But I'm going to give you my honest feedback on it. It's great because it's free. That's always better than paid. But I have used it quite a bit, and it is pretty great. But we'll put it down. There we go. See? Cut it open. You want to cut it off at a slight angle, about 1/4 inch. Grab the stabby stabber thing. Poke the metal.
The screwdriver also works.
It does. Good. Out comes the glue. And just like that, you spent 18 bucks. Now we get to use this fun tool. Just about half done. Have to cut one of these in half. So this is a 72-foot run. So we can basically just split one in half. So we stagger our seams here. That way you don't have all of your seams lining up, creating a weakness in the floor. One advantage of the track saw, measure once, have this little squaring jig on it. Now I can set my saw there, make a 90-degree cut across this and split the thing. And you can cut it on top of the other stuff, and because it's set just right, barely leaves a mark.
Just like that. If you hold your mouth right, then it just falls in place.
So, a famous social media influencer brother, what's your opinion of subfloor adhesive? So he's built more houses than me.
It's perfect, works really good. Don't leave it on too long, and don't screw it up. Shall I tell you off the record or on the record about the time when I was working for Darwin and we forgot to measure between the floor joists?
Yeah.
And so it's all good, but only on the joints, and the other ones were kind of like that a little bit. Then there was some words. Because once it's there, it's there. Without subfloor adhesive, it wouldn't matter. Do it right, measure once, well worth the money. You got that DAP stuff, is that right?
Yeah.
So far it's perfect. I don't like, sometimes it's too slimy or whatever, but yeah, I haven't seen any issues with this. So I'm a influencer?
Yeah.
Yes. You can see I'm influencing you.
Because it's Canada and it's November, sun has gone down and it's, 6 o'clock-ish. Didn't quite get as much done as I wanted to get done, but thankfully I got a lot more than I expected to. Got over half the subfloor down. Hopefully get the rest of it done early next week. Thanks to everybody who helped. I really appreciate the assistance. End up doing a lot of stuff by yourself, and it's hard to sometimes ask for help, but when you do, people usually help. So again, thank you. Day 2 of putting down the subfloor. Some frost on everything, so I think we're going to get everything prepped and hope that the frost melts off of this joist, although supposedly DAP subfloor adhesive works through that. Opening up a new thing, subfloor. So because I don't do this for a living, made a couple mistakes, 1 or 2. Right now, I'm just got some blocking that got a little bit proud in a couple spots, so I'm gonna have to plane it down. A little bit high, and another one over there that's a little bit high. Fortunately, use the old planer here, knock them down really quick. So because this side is flush and this side is high, what you wanna do is you wanna take a couple little passes off this side, and then just kind of make them longer and longer until you get to the other side, like so. Perfect. One of the things I like to do with DAP or with any of these caulking type of things if I'm going to be using a whole bunch like I am with the subfloor adhesive, I like to cut the tops off while they're in the box. There's a little membrane in there still that keeps it sealed. So you can cut the top off and then just leave it there until it's time to puncture it. So in this case here, I cut these off yesterday, still fine. Now I'm going to puncture the tops and start applying it today. And if you puncture a couple of them, put one in your pocket, you don't have to walk back to the box ever again. At least that's what I do. One in this handy dandy pocket, and then the other one will go in the gun. So when applying this, you want a good solid bead all the way along. I think it's like 1/4 inch wide bead.
Okay, watch him, Marco. Video and I'll go around behind him.
Last one.
That is all. So because it's the end of the day and we have a little bit of glue left here, quick tip, if you have one and you're done, just take the off cut piece, pop it into the hole as your plug, and there you go. It's all sealed up. Now it's the celebration at the end. Got to burn all the garbage. Take the last of the garbage over, throw it in the fire. Make sure we breathe in all of the polyurethane toxic fumes.
Everyone take a deep breath. I want to see what happens in the DAC. DAC will be fun.
It'll burn pretty good probably because it's like a oil-based stuff. Subfloor is done.